Good morning. I normally don't do this, but I just want to speak on it today. Cause I'm on Instagram and I'm looking at Amanda Seales' page, and she's the girl that plays on Insecure, the light skinned chick that plays on Insecure on the Issa Rae show. So she was talking about the Fabulous and Emily B situation. Now, I normally don't get into the celebrity news and gossip and all that stuff because their life is not my life. I got things I got to worry about. But listening to her this morning, apparently she expressed her opinion about this situation, and this guy got in her inbox and just cussed her out and was like, "You need to stay in your place. I want to whip your ass." Excuse the language, I'm just saying what he said. And you women need to know how to basically talk when it comes to a man. Something crazy like that, something from 1920. And I looked at the picture and he's a young black guy. So I'm like, he know better than that to be talking to the queens like that. So she was like, help me report him. He basically was threatening her, saying if I ever see you, I'm gonna whip your ass, basically. So my thing is, he sounds like an abuser, talking to her like that. Because I'm like, why are you so upset? You probably beating on your woman at home, or talking to your woman like that at home. I'm sure he is. And my whole situation with the Fabulous and the Emily B situation is that, first of all, as a grown man, from what I can see, he's like 40. From all the gossip sites, they're saying he's like 40 years old. I think Emily B is like my age, 34, 35, or whatever. They've been together for, someone said 20-something years, but I don't know. I know it has to at least be over 10. So he's on the video talking to her like, he just talked to her like trash, in my opinion. As a grown man, I don't feel like if you're that angry, you can't express your emotions better than that. Something wrong, first of all. Second of all, how are men defending him, talking to this woman like that? They want to say, oh, well, we didn't see him hit her. Why do you think the lady was screaming and scared of this man? First of all, apparently he had already hit her that day, or she knew he was so upset he was going to hit her. So how are you defending his behavior? He's not a 15-year-old boy. He is a 40-something-year-old man with kids, and he don't know how to talk to a woman. When you having an argument or a disagreement with your significant other, you should be able to some kind of way discuss with them how you feel without threatening them. They said he had a knife in his hand. I couldn't tell, it was so far away. He had something in his hand. I don't know if it was a knife, a cell phone, what. But for this lady to run from him and scream, and her dad and her brother's there, that tells me that he has been whooping her ass. I'm sorry for the language again, but I'm just keeping it real. He has been whooping her ass, and it's been going on for a while. I have been in relationships where my boyfriend has gotten upset with me, but never to the point where I felt like I was that scared of him that I'm running and screaming. And I definitely wouldn't be running and screaming when my dad was there. That's really when I'm going to get turned up. If we in that big of an argument or disagreement. So I just feel like we in 2018. Black women are out here owning businesses. We working full-time jobs, owning homes, taking care of families. And for a man to think like that in 2018, stay in your place. Somebody need to whoop your ass. Somebody need to show you how to respect a man. That's just crazy to me. I never thought that domestic abuse was still going on. And that's just me being blind to it because I don't have to deal with it. I just didn't think that kind of stuff was still happening in 2018. And then, you know, I'm not completely, let's see the word I'm looking for. I'm not, I guess I'm trying to say I'm not completely defending the girl, Emily B. Fabulous girlfriend, baby mama, whatever she is. Because I feel like if you've been with a man over 5 years, really, and he hasn't tried to marry you, that's your fault. You showing him how to treat you. So if she's been with him 20-something years, she definitely, and she's young. She's been with him 20-something years. That means, and she's, let's say, 35. She's been with him since she was 15 years old. He hasn't tried to marry you after 2 kids. Now, apparently, you're not the one he want to be with. And it's just my view. I'm not expecting anybody to agree with me. This is just how I feel about it. So, you know, I'm not completely, you know, defending her. If there's some low self-esteem or something going on there, to the point where she feel like she got to deal with that type of abuse. She's a beautiful girl. I think all women are beautiful. So, you know, you're going to hear that a lot from me. She's a beautiful woman. Beautiful kids. But when you get to the point where you got children, she has an older daughter and those 2 young boys. I don't know their ages, but I believe her older daughter maybe like 20. And the boys may be like close to, her older son might be like 11. And the little boy, he looks like he may be 3. You got to understand those kids are looking at you. And then if you watch that video with Fabulous going off on her, threatening her and her dad and all that stuff, the kids are crying in the background. You can hear them literally crying. So there's no telling what they have seen over the years. So my thing is, you have to live for more than just yourself when you become a mother. These kids are going to sit here. They've been watching this. No telling how long the 20-year-old been looking at it. But they've been watching this. And they're going to think that's acceptable. That's the type of relationship they need to be in. Or they should be in. You got to look at yourself, okay? Would I want my 20-year-old daughter to... I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know why my back is itching. You gotta be like, what do you want would I want my 20-year-old daughter to marry or be with the man that's beating on her or emotionally or physically abusing her? First of all, well, it's gonna normally be both. If they physically abusing you, they're 9 times out of 10 they're emotionally abusing you. They're just not gonna hit you but not say negative things to you. So it's gonna be both. So I'm just like, would you want your 20-year-old daughter to be with a man like that? Have kids with a man like that? I'm sure that's not what you envision for your life. So why would you let your daughter see that? Why would you let your sons do that? Do you want them or be there and see that type of abuse? Do you want them to grow up to be men that abuse their women? Possibly end up in jail and prison about it, over it. Just because you're not calling the police every time it happens, don't mean that those little boys not gonna get with girls that's afraid to call the police. So you gotta think about that, and that makes me so mad with women. Yeah, he beating you. He might be the best father ever, but those kids are still seeing that behavior, and they're gonna think it's acceptable. So I just want people to think about that. And I just hope men, you know, all men are not feeling like this guy's feeling. Like, why would you condone that behavior if you're not an abuser yourself? It's 2018. We have come too far to sit up here and be like, stay in your place. What's my place? What are you doing to make me stay in my place? So it's just something to think about. In 2018, things have not really changed like we thought they had. You know, back in the day you had, let's say, you know, back in the day you had the the wife that would have all the kids. She would be the homemaker. Her husband went out to work, and then he would have a side family. Back in the day, women really didn't have many options. They had to stay. You know, people be like, "Oh, they stayed through thick and thin." No, you think about it, that woman had to stay. They didn't have welfare back then. They didn't have food stamps back then. What was she gonna do to take care of her and her kids? She had to stay. She had to accept it. What woman? I don't care. White, black, purple, green. What woman is okay with their husband going out having a whole side family? So they had to stay back then. 2018, we ain't got to stay. We know our worth now. If you don't know your worth, it's time to get it. Get it right. So we are all queens. I just want everybody to know you are worthy. If you're going through something like this, I have had my own little situation with domestic violence. I have a very close family member who has had a situation with domestic violence, and I'm not gonna speak on it right now. I wasn't even intending to make this video. It just really bothered me that guy was going off on that girl like that, and I'm gonna go report him. She's asking us to help him report him. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm not a snitch, but you're not gonna sit up here and disrespect my sister. I ain't never met the girl, but in my eyes, she's my sister. And just not just because she's black either, because she's a woman that's out there getting it. If you don't know Amanda Seales, look her up, because she is really, I don't not know her. If you haven't followed her or listened to any of her discussions or anything like that, look her up. I watched her on The Breakfast Club. That's how I got turned on to her. I watched her on Insecure, but I didn't know her personally. She really talked about a lot of thought-provoking issues that's not being discussed in the community, black community mainly. But I mean, it is what it is. But look her up, and I just want to say that you are beautiful. You're worthy. I wish I could. I don't know it all, but it took me a long time to learn my worth. I used to deal with all kind of craziness before I realized who I was. I mean, from friendships down to relationships. Now I know better, so I'm doing better. So I just want to say you're beautiful, you're worthy, you're a queen, you're awesome, you deserve the best. You deserve the best life. Life is good out here. It's what you make it. It's not what anybody does or how they make you feel. It's how you make yourself feel. It's called self-esteem. So I just want to throw that out there. I hope men are not thinking like this. I hope a majority of men not thinking like this. I hope it's 10% maybe or 5% of men that felt like that guy felt. I come from, background where I know men that worship their wives. They honor their women, love them. And this is just shocking to me that this is still something happening. But again, you're worthy, you're beautiful, you're a queen. If you're dealing with domestic violence, I don't know exactly what channels you go to, but shoot, I'll figure it out for you. We'll figure it out together. So I just wanted to throw this out there in the parking lot watching people come in. I guess I'll go in to work now. It's time. But y'all have a good day. Bye.